Today on Don't Panic Pantry, we are taking the ubiquitous, chunky garden vegetable tomato sauce that you find in jars that I have like weird sense memories of, and we're going to try it and then make a hopefully better version. Did you know this has been created with passion since 1937? It was created without passion in 1932, and after 5 years, they got very passionate.
We'll taste it.
It smells like citric acid and oregano. Oh, that's a chunky goo right there. Should I stop doing this accent?
Probably.
Oh, that's a chunky goo right there. It's very sweet. And we'll do it like full benefit of the doubt style. We're gonna finish it in the pan with the sauce, Parmesan olive oil on top, do it right. It's funny, like the pasta's cooked perfectly, and then you get this very sugary hit. It's supposed to be like overcooked pasta with like canned Kraft Parmesan on top. I probably couldn't eat a whole bowl of this. I think it's very, very sweet. Let's try it. That's it. Yeah, do it. Very sweet.
Very sweet.
And now, let's do it again from scratch and make it better. Here we go. Bianco Napoli tomatoes, onion, mushroom, celery, carrot, zucchini, marjoram, bell pepper, garlic. It is a maximalist, improved, chunky garden vegetable tomato sauce. Let's chop it up. And then you cut it and it looks like it's all chopped, right, Ben? Ready? So obviously we didn't use all of each ingredient because that would be way too much for 1 can of tomatoes. And now let's start cooking and booking, as we say on the show every time. Olive oil in a pan. Start with the onions and garlic. We should add all of our own sound effects to the show live. Garlic. Then we're sizzling and bizzling. Maximalist tomato sauce. I'm just gonna put everything in. When your pan is lighter than your cutting board, you put it in like this. You like that song, Ben? A little pinch of crushed red pepper. Yeah, you don't want any single ingredient to overwhelm, he said about a sauce he's making up as he goes along. All right, I'm gonna do a little splash of white wine, crank the heat and let it kind of do a quick little micro braise slash deglaze. What do they do with these tomatoes, Ben? They charge you for the ones on the inside of the jar. To my surprise, Ben, you had a good question earlier, off camera, of course. You said, why marjoram? And marjoram has like that kind of woodsy, it's like a more floral oregano that I just thought would go well with this. And then I realized there was a Marcello Hazan recipe that was like a vegetable tomato sauce with marjoram and pecorino that I realized I maybe am just kind of riffing on. So now we're just gonna go until everything's tender. Add this in, throw a little splash of our pasta water in there, crank the heat. Should I put in less of the pasta?
Maybe.
But you're on my side, Ben.
Butter.
We're going with a 2 cheese sauce to see if it makes my wife happy. Oh, just in time for garden goo.
Is that a 2 cheese pasta solution? 2 cheese plate. Are those olives?
No.
Oh. It's very good. Another bite, please. Not that bite. Extra cheese. Make it double, please. Double the cheese.
Double your cheese. Double your pleasure.
Such a satisfying noodle to bite into. One more bite, please. Then I'll be on my way.
I will say, this is very tasty.
It's really good.
If you have, like...
I just came on expecting, like, I'll have a bite, I'll say it's good, but you can't force it.
Especially if you have, like, a few loose vegetables, odds and ends laying around from something else.
Toss them in. It's mostly tomatoes, so that makes it a fruit salad.
The ragu is gross, and this is very good. So we did it. I think all the vegetables are kind of working in harmony to make a beautiful, balanced dish. You get the herbs, you get like some bitterness from the celery and the bell pepper, you get umami from the mushrooms, you get sweetness from the tomatoes and the carrots, and then you get onions from the onions. This is honestly, I was kind of like, yeah, let's try it. Chances are I just usually make regular tomato sauce. You don't need to add vegetables to it. But I have something in my brain that goes like back to that idea of this vegetable tomato sauce, and I wanted to make a version on the show, and I did it. And this is that sauce, and it's very good.